Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like the full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. So it's down to business here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. In towards the back stick. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Camavinga, Van Dijk, and it's Kane, distributed tidily, back towards the middle. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's there to clear it. Get a throw in. Lovely bit of skill. Serginho's cross. And that has been cleared. And here's Foden. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's going across goal. That's a decent clearance. Swings in across. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Gonzalez, nicely spread.
Llobregat really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
No foul, says the referee. Gonzalez. He's looking wide. Foden. And they've got a throw. Caicedo. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Gonzalez. Shifted it to the flank. He's in a great position here. Incoming delivery. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Serginho. Now Mbappe. Messi. And it's Messi. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Spread it left. Showing good feet. Looking for the run. Oh, couldn't quite catch up to that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. That is a little undercooked. Spread out to the left. Akanji can get it clear. They've played it short, and it's played in. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Madrid are looking to go forward now. What's going wide left? Caicedo. And the counter is on. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the referee has blown for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Gets us going once more.
Madrid really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Alexander-Arnold picks it up now. And a neat finish. And there is your opener. Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through, and that interception was most necessary.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played out wide. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Shapes to shoot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Camavinga, and the through ball. Not a hint of Foden!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Kane. It's Kane! Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
En el minuto 58, el dorsal 4.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Driven in. Camavinga is there, and he can get that clear. And it's been taken short. Chance to there's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Gonzalez. Out towards the flank. That's tidy. Foden. And this is Kane. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's won it, and the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Serginho. And Caicedo. Now it's Kane. That's destined for the flank. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Gonzalez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe stood his ground strongly.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. That'll be a throw-in. Can he get on the end of this? It's a really well-measured ball. Space for him to turn and look. That's good play. Gonzalez. He's having a hit! And how did he not put that away?
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Akanji. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Alexander-Arnold has created 1 goal already. Oh, that's nice. Messi, and this is Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Mbappe. Mbappe makes a dash for it. And it's Messi.
Habrá
Four added minutes on the board.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gonzalez. Akanji. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid have done the business, grasping what they saw as rightly theirs, maximum points. Kane taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Madrid definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Floated through. Ball has bounced loose now.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Should get the job done. Luvumbo. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Burici. And Boré. That'll be a throw-in. Van Dijk. And it's Serginho. Now Foden. it's Mbappe. Now it's Kane. That's a nicely weighted pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears. Mbappe! And that has fair fizzed. Matteo Morey. More and more pressure on the ball here. That pass isn't the best. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an towering header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish. Mallorca really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pablo Torre. Darder. Murici. Can he get it through? Luvumbo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Kane. Now it's Foden. Foden going face to face with his great rival. This one, chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. A goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's gone loose. In towards the back stick. And he's taking no chances there. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They've played it short. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
He is through here. It's Kane! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Cleared away. Costa.
Un minuto de descuento.
And it's Torre. It's Darder. This is a promising build-up. Luvumbo. Mojica. Tries to pass it through. He slings it in. That's put paid to the danger. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
So there was the first half.
Madrid certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. Away we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. That has earned a reprieve. Oh, he's having a go!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Terrific effort! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Kane is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Mojica. Messi. Pablo Torre. And it's Costa. Somewhat off target. Mbappe. Pablo Torre. Now it's Morici. And it's Costa. And Morey. And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Back in one. Morici! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Some really good ball movement. Goes for a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Here comes the corner. Torre with the short one. Plays it across. That has been knocked clear. Madrid has the chance to go the other way. And he is deftly away. Foden picks it up out wide. And he can clear it away. Quality ball. Costa. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Serginho gets it clear. Over to the right flank. That is lovely. Tries to cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. The ball's gone astray. Mojica. Pablo Torre. Kane.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Foden. Messi. He is being harried and hassled.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
Caicedo. Now Foden. Great ball if he can get... Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Looking to play him in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Foden. Now it's Foden. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Darder. Oh, he's found support out wide. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
El dorsal 15. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 28, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 18.
He's got away. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Foden. Alexander-Arnold plays it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Flashes it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Out towards the flank.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Darder. Costa. Morey. And it's Darder. Just eases him off the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. And this is Kane. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And it's Serginho. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, that's well spotted. Foden. And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make... Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
La alineación de hoy será
Serginho, now he is quick, rapid,
Messi.
absolutely rapid. I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Vargas, and Agume, Mopé. Look at the space here. Big chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Sevilla gain their reward with an early goal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Agume, Ajuke. There will be a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold and Akanji. And it's Serginho. Mbappe. Caicedo. And it's Messi. It's Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. Lovely feet. Oh, it's played into the area. And that has been cleared. Ajuke. Now Cattell. Agume. Spread to the right. And Agume. Quarter of an hour played. Ajuke. He slings it in. Serginho clears it away.
Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Serginho. And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cattell.
Seville really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Messi. It's Caicedo. Caicedo. It's Camavinga. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's delightful. And it's Caicedo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Cattell. Pressing high and with purpose. And Agume was just lacking in accuracy.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ajuke. They want to be quick to recover this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Foden. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He leaps for it! And he's stuck it away! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. If the defence let themselves down by not picking him up, I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Now it's Vargas. Lovely bit of skill. Aimed at the far side. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. Oh, that's a key interception. Goodell. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Serginho. Mbappe.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Out of play, and it is a goal kick. Goodell. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Madrid will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Agume, and it's Goodell. Distributed tidily. Caicedo. Camavinga. Good ball over the top. Goodell. That's Vargas. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Vargas. Goes looking wide. Foden, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Camavinga. He shifted it to the flank. Delivery from him. And a header! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Goodell. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Vargas. Mbappe. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Kane tries a measured ball. Cleared without hesitation. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Almost an hour gone. Messi. Goodell. That's Vargas. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Kane. That has been slung wide. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Foden. Now, can they get him? And the shot! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for.
En el minuto
Very telling.
65, el dorsal 20. Messi. Messi. Messi.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
They've played it short. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Opts to play it back.
Seville really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Sevilla can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward.
Impressive jump!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Cambio de jugadores.
Sevilla making further changes here and in quick succession. Sal. Spread out to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Chance here to counter. Caicedo. It's a lovely, neat pass. Chance, surely! And needless to say, that deserved better.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Sal. Joan Jordan. Knocks it into space. Now Joan Jordan. That's tidy. Jordan receives it in a good position here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And back to the keeper they go. Joan Jordan. Can he get it through? Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. It's out for a goal kick. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Madrid can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
It's a promising position. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top when they were certainly tested. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Delivered. He's rising! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's at the end. Madrid win it. And it's a big win, and they can look back on a job well done. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Well, we're on the way.
Foden.
Can he get it through? And it's been played through. Deftly away. Ball is over the line. Chaleta Shah. Martin. Kubo is firing after that one. Now Borochategui. Kubo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Kane. Caicedo. He's in plenty of space here. Shot! And he scores! Oh, but the flag's up.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Kubo. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Elustondo puts a cross in, tries to get it clear. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. He's got away. Mbappe goes for a shot! Goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Gomez hangs in a cross. That's a decent clearance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played in with purpose. Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Martin.
Guipuzcoa really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get on the end of this? Now, this could be a chance. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Barrenechea. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Kane. And this is Messi. Now it's Foden. That's very neat. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Carlos Soler. And it's Kubo. Baranachea. And here's Soler. Now Gorochategui. Space for him to turn and look. It's a... And a header!
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome. Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Kubo. Gorochategui. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Baranachea. Gomez. Tries to pass it through. Cross goes in there. Oscarson gets flagged offside. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Messi, and he shoots! Messi! From another planet! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting better and better.
Marcó en el minuto 40 el dorsal 20.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And it's Kane. And here's Mbappe, Camavinga. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Sergio Gomez. And it's Camavinga.
Habrá 2 minutos de
He's on it,
descuento.
can he get away? Chance for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Surely now! And that was very necessary. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Madrid looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So the action resumes. Now it's Messi. It's a good ball out wide. Back towards the middle. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Carlos Soler. Nicely spread. Now it's Kubo. Serginho. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Kane. Distributed tidily. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alexander-Arnold. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Gorachategi. Chaleta Shah. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. The less said about that pass, the better. Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. Messi. Oh, no question, that's a foul. An instinctive delivery. It is a corner, good chance. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Kubo. Serginho. And Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Gorachategi. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Elizondo gets a cross in. Camavinga. Serginho. Now, can they get him away? That has not gone well. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
El dorsal 9 será sustituido por el dorsal 19.
Martin. Chaleta Shah. And it's Soler. Mbappe. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gorachategi. That's headed upfield. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for options for movement. This looks promising. And that's played in low. Nice interception, well timed. Played out to the left flank. Very nicely done. Barrenetxea. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Soler. He's in a great position here. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's superb. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So
7,
here comes the
el
substitution.
dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 21.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Lovely. Kane! And he's really put himself on the line here. Ramiro gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Camavinga. This is a promising build-up. Over to the right flank. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. On it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Carlos Soler. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Showing great feet there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid have done their thing. They were driven by a desire to maximise every game, and they have won this one. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. it.